Have a little bit of rain out here this morning, so I'm trying to get everybody fed before it picks up, which I think it is going to do. Yeah, we've got a gentle rain. Morris is late to the party this morning. I've got to show him that the food is in the catio over here. Morris, come here, bud. Come on, Marty and Stripe, show him. Come here, Morris, Stripey, come here. Come here, guys, come on. Come here. Food's over here this morning. I don't need to go. I don't want to go in and scare you, but you see where the food is, Morris? Follow Marty. Good boy. All right. And Stripe will go in if he wants to. Well, 7:30 a.m. on Father's Day. Happy Father's Day, everyone. We've got a nice gentle rain and reasonable temps and probably more rain on the way. Look like there might be a gap though, so I'm hoping we can have some coffee and then still go for our walk. There's Slaty. And there's my panther bud. Good morning. Wow, that is a nice rain out there this morning. It's like 9:40 a.m. We have not gone on our run. We're dressed and ready to go minus the shoes. We're hoping by 10 a.m. this is going to be past, so of course the ground will be wet. We'll have to skip over some puddles, but we won't get, wet. Dawn was ready to go, and I was like, yeah, it's Sunday morning. Maybe we could give the rain a chance to stop. There's a big break. It's not going to be over, but there's a big break in the rain. So, yeah, hopefully we can get out. We'll head out about 10:15. So we're watching Brandon, the Tesla evangelist. He hasn't put out a video lately. Yeah. He was actually the person we gave our referral to when we bought Ruby because
super active early on.
Bjorn had so many, he didn't need ours. Right, and this was a guy kind of like us now, a smaller channel. And he was doing a really good job. And we liked him. Yeah. And he had new baby on the way and everything. We wanted to give it to somebody at that point that it would really make a difference too.
Yes, right.
But anyway, he's got a video out. He's traveling cross country in his X. He sent his family ahead. Then he's picking them up, and then they're sort of driving back. And he often does some partial trip. Well, Dawn's giving me that look because I think maybe he says they're just going to drive around with the car there, and then Brandon will drive home by himself, and he'll put his wife and kids back on the plane. He might, but he often sort of meets up with the family and gets the car there. They don't rent a car. He likes to drive. It's his yearly road trip. Anyway, it's a cool video. It got Don and I talking again about how do you make supercharger selections. And I think there's the only thing I wanted to really say about that is we've determined if you're coming up from, if you're coming through on 95, okay, and you want to go to, right, and maybe if you're coming through on 85 or 95 or even 40 up from the beach, where do you stop in the Raleigh-Durham area? And we kind of had this talk the other day, but we forgot about Mebane. So you don't want to go to North Hills. It's on the belt line. It's way far north. It's a 30-minute deviation at least. You don't want to go to Cary. It's a 30-minute deviation too. The new Durham one totally would be a bad place to stop during any time of peak periods. Plus, you probably can't use the bathroom there in the middle of the night. And and Burlington, we know there's the movie theater or a walk to Cold Stone, and that's not great either. But Mebane is out of Sheets.
That's right.
And Mebane is really close to Burlington and not too far from Durham. And you can probably make Mebane, and Mebane's going to have 24-hour bathrooms, security cameras, plenty of stalls, food, all that stuff. So if you're coming through, if you're just passing through, you want to stop in Mebane. You should think about Mebane. And we were just thinking of all this stuff that goes through our head about what the selection criteria would be. And we don't want to forget, Mebane's pretty new. We've only been there the one time. We met our friend over there.
That's right.
But yeah, Mebane. Mebane would be the convenient on and off, the safe, the 24-hour, all of those check boxes except for if you want dinner.
Right.
If you're looking for dinner, then you probably want Durham, or maybe you would tolerate Burlington. But
Right.
Just passing through, Sheets, Mebane.
Right.
So it's still raining out there a little bit, but all of the heavy rain is past us, at least for now. So I'm totally willing to get a little bit wet. It's not like I had my hair in hot curlers this morning or anything. I mean, I didn't want to go when it was pouring. That was probably too much for me. But a little sprinkle, you know me, I don't usually use an umbrella even when it is raining and I'm out and about in Ruby. I don't run for it because I don't want to fall, but I walk it. Anyway, we're headed back to the new Fuquay Crooked Creek walking area. We were there last Sunday. We did the 2-mile trail, the red trail, and the 0.6 mile trail, the blue trail, and I wanted to do the yellow trail, and it's Sunday and we have time, so that's where we're headed. Not a great day for pictures or whatever, but this is, Dawn says this is exercise.
Yeah, this is the real exercise. If every day was perfect day and nice and cool and sunny and blue sky and all that stuff,
and no responsibilities or work or any of that stuff, yeah,
we'd all be ripped, buff people. But generally, exercise gets to be very laborious, boring, rainy, in, day out, yuck in, yuck out. And that's pretty much how it turns because you don't exercise 5 times and get a prize. You exercise for 50 years and you get maybe a better life.
Well, if I had to get out here by myself and walk, if I was always walking by myself, I probably wouldn't go. But with Dawn along for the walk, to share in the torture with
Yeah, blame me. That's right. Blame it all on me.
Well, it's all my fault we're out here. Don would be taking the day off today, or at least this morning. But he's out here for me, which, is his dedication to his girl and his girl's health and happiness. I get that.
Yeah.
But all I was trying to say is that you make all the difference for me. That and an occasional change of location. Like, I do admit that the Jeff Wells Trail over by South Park is a little boring after a while. So on Saturday and Sunday, I like to do something different. But the other 5 days a week, I'm good, and you won't hear no complaints from me.
Well, the first thing I always put down when you talk about exercise, boring. There's no exercise. Today, it's just a different type of boring.
It's not boring when I'm with you.
Well, so I'm sorry. Excuse me. Yes.
I didn't take it wrong. But you know what I'm saying. Like, can I start over one more time and repeat? You coming with me makes all the difference in the world. Well, Dawn is not a group exercise person. Me, if my back didn't hurt, I'd be signing up for jazzercise. I'd be signing up for, I would be back at Taekwondo, which not a day goes by that I don't miss the fact that I can't kick the you-know-what out of somebody. So please my back being injured is a real problem for me. So I have to settle on walking, but I would really rather
I like productive exercise.
Right, well, I like that too. When I
do it, I've gone to I've cut the grass, or I've cleared out some brush, or something that has more benefit than just the wasting my time.
Right, well, me too. And when we were walking the steps, cleaning up overhead the garage attic during COVID a little more than a year ago, about 14-15 months ago, early spring of 2020, that was great because I was getting a ton of exercise, and I did lose a few pounds while we were doing that. We was really happy and busy and moving and changing movements, not the same repetitive. It's always good to break up your routine a little bit. But hey, the garage attic is still organized within 90% of where we started it. I told Dawn my rule was basically keep it within, if we go up there in 30 minutes, we can have it back to my Lego kids can come. And I think we're within 30 minutes of having it ready to go for the kids to come. So we've, we didn't want to live in a Crystal Palace, but you know, Don can find his stuff now, which is good. We were talking the other day.
I put my hands on something almost immediately.
Yep, he found the home automation box and he found something he was looking for, and he didn't curse one time. Didn't get Mr. Fussy Pants, didn't come out.
No.
Yeah, Don's Mr. Fussy Pants and my Jersey girl tends to come out. But that was a good project for us. We have certainly, it's worked well for us that we organized up there. Well, Donnie, one thing I think is going to be fairly certain, we're not going to run into too many people on the trail this morning.
I think it's a safe bet.
I never let a little adversity. The parking lot's empty.
Yeah, we can park up here.
We can park anywhere we want.
Get as close to the starting point as possible.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, there's the yellow right there, baby.
It's really empty. Totally empty. I tried to shortcut it. I'm like headed straight. It's funny. I didn't do that on purpose. It's raining pretty good, so we'll see how much filming I can do, and especially how much filming I can do with the camera tilted in the right direction so that I don't have water on the lens. Probably not a lot, I'm guessing, at this point. So we're going to cross Hilltop Needmore. This yellow trail is way on the other side. And one of the reasons I decided yes to this today, besides it being Sunday, was also that I think it's a lot more sun and it's cloudy. So I think half this trail is out in the sun. So that also makes today a good day. And just for refreshers, if you weren't here with us last Sunday, you could go see the other trail, the red and the blue. But this is also approximately a 2-mile trail, this yellow trail.
So just go look, and you know, just know that insane people are out in the rain walking.
But you run in the rain all the time. What's any more insane, more or less?
That's true.
So the yellow trail has us going, oh wow, I didn't know it goes under the road. Who knew? We didn't see that last time, or at least I didn't see it. Wow, it goes under the road. I'm impressed. I guess so. Again, forgive the water drops on the lens. Yeah, I'm figuring this is not new. This was probably here and the golf carts always came through it and all that good stuff, but wow, you learn something new every day. Drove down this road hundreds of times. Can you echo Tesla? I'm just a nut. What can you say?
My girl.
It's the time tunnel, folks. Don's coming toward me. It's the time tunnel.
Nuts.
Wow, I got to make a decision, right or left. Well, I think the left side is the better side, so let's go right.
Oh.
I think the left side is up against the trees, more shade. I don't know. Let's go right. You can see the road that we just walked under, Hilltop Needmore. Follow the yellow brick road. North Carolina has its own Wizard of Oz Park that they open up a few days a year now. It used to be open a lot more than that. I'd like to visit there someday, just for the heck of it.
Up in the mountain.
It is. It's not close to here, or we'd have already visited it. Nice rolling landscape. I mean, it is a golf course after all.
We would be out in the sun if it was sunny.
Right. So that's, like I said, another reason why I picked today.
That's right.
Unless I wanted to wait till October.
Well, now she's going to make me come out here on a pretty day and walk this again. I was trying to get it done one to be done, but no, now all I have to do is guarantee repeat.
Oh, I can't have those. It was all rainy and cloudy.
I didn't get any good pictures. Can you tell we've been together a long time? Yeah. April was officially 30 years since I came to work for Don at IBM.
That's right.
Yeah. We were going to say something that week, but you know.
Forgot about it.
Yeah, we forgot about it. But we remember about it a lot. We just didn't remember about it like on the official day.
That's right.
I actually that's not the exact word, I was favorable for Don falling asleep watching the US Open yesterday.
Yeah.
He actually watched some golf. He likes to watch the majors.
The majors, that's right.
Yeah, so that's like what, 4 times a year or something? And usually only Saturday and Sundays, not like watching it for 5 days or something. But anyway, tell us about the Eisenhower tree.
I was noticing here, it looks like a lot of Eisenhower trees around here. It's my understanding down in Augusta at the Masters, I think it's the 17th, or I think it's the 17th fairway. There's a tree a pine tree used to be there that stuck out. And every time President Eisenhower used to play golf down there, he'd tee off and that tree would catch his ball. So they renamed the tree the Eisenhower tree. I think it has since fallen down. A storm took it out. But I think they still do some type of memento there to remember that.
Or surely each Masters, they spend 5 minutes talking about it. Good morning.
Yeah, well, they do. Otherwise, I wouldn't know about
We have moderate rain now. I'm under a tree. No thunder or lightning, so don't be worried about us out here. This is not a storm. This is a gentle rain. I was going to say my impressions so far are less elevation, more sun, and less Pokestops. And there's a nice big water area over here I wasn't expecting, and that looks like something really pretty to walk past. I don't know if you can tell how hard it's raining. It's moderate. I'm under the trees again, just stopping to show you the pretty water spot. It really is pretty. I have on my pink hat. Don has on his green hat. My glasses aren't getting wet and it's really helping.
There's my girl.
Pink hat,
She's all
girl.
pink.
Yeah, my microfiber, it'll probably be wet by the time we're back to the car.
Yeah.
There is a nice bathroom facility. I don't know if it's exactly halfway, but it's close to halfway. And we stopped. I drank too much water before we left the house today. But the nice thing about this, especially for families, is 1 mile in, there's a restroom, right? And there are benches along the way. And this on this side over here, less elevation and probably less roots on the trail. So for strollers, it's probably a little easier. I wouldn't hesitate if I was a young family to come out on this trail. Don and I are pretty wet now, but we're not cold. It's warm enough out that it's just feels good, and the hat is doing a great job. Wow, it's lit up enough I can actually take my camera out. You might be able to see that longish bridge over there, wood bridge, pedestrian bridge. That's probably, Don says, the actual Crooked Creek that this golf course was originally named for, and I agree. It looked like a natural thing going through there. There's the morning bunny. Hi, bunny. Way off in the distance, you can just see the old clubhouse. We're at over 1.5 at this point. Should I try to sneak in the blue trail on him today for that extra 0.6 miles? Or is it Father's Day and I should let him off the hook? Guess we'll see how hard it's raining when we get over there. As you can hear, we're close to the street. Just want to reiterate, a lot less shade on the yellow trail than the red trail. Didn't matter this morning. There is elevation, but it's much less. I would say the trail for the yellow side is in better shape than the red side, although the red side is totally fine. No Pokemon on this side. Tons of Pokemon on the other side. That's sort of hard for me to comprehend. I dropped my towel. I didn't try to add a stop, but I might in the future. Since, you know, when it was a golf course, I guess the people could decide to have the stops removed, but the town has not removed stops from the parks. And since this is an official park now, we should be allowed to have a Pokestop over here. So, where would we go if we come again? Probably the red trail. Pokemon, hill challenge, more shade. Same bathroom situation, there's one on both sides. But I like this trail, and in the winter, cloudy days, I certainly would choose this as an alternate. Plus it has the cool echo chamber.
Yeah, there's just not much shade on this one. It didn't feel shady at all.
Yeah.
But it's level, the elevation's not so bad.
Yeah, better for strollers.
Yeah, I would say strollers, push or something, yeah. There were a couple really rough tree root parts where the asphalt, but most of it by far was very good shape.
Sunrise to sunset, you're allowed to be out over here. That's pretty much the town rules. They want you out at sunset, and that's because kids do things they're not supposed to do. No surprise, Jules is still in the parking lot by herself. Dawn said yes to the blue trail because it's not raining, not pouring. We've sort of dripped off enough to get in the car.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so hopefully it won't pour. But if it does, it does. But you know me, I want to get in all my steps.
Right.
Gotta have a, you know, I want my 2.5 miles. I don't want to settle for 2.
Right.
Sorry, Donnie.
My girl's an overachiever.
In everything that I do. Yeah, pretty much. If I set my sights on it, it's done. Of course, sometimes I'm picky about what I set my sights on, but...
Oh yeah. It usually puts a lot on my plate.
Aww. Yeah, you know.
She shares her goals.
Well, I'm not able to do a couple of the things I used to do. I used to dig all my own holes with a pickaxe.
Yeah,
I used to go to other people's yards and install plants for them. Me and my pickaxe and shovel would show up.
Right.
And I was good for about 10 holes in a day, so.
Yeah.
I never used the post hole digger, Don's preferred method, because he's got the arm strength.
Right.
But I could swing that, I don't think I called it a pickaxe, but a mattox. I could swing that mattox into the ground and tear up some dirt, let me tell you now. Tree roots, there was no stopping. Ah, to be young again.
You see, make it to the green, because you can't see the green from the tee.
Yeah, Don spotted the tee box, and then it's obvious where the green was. And you couldn't see the green from the tee box. You actually needed to curve your shot to the right, try to catch the hill, so you'd at least land where you could see the tee.
I think they call that a fade.
Yeah. All right, that's more about golf than I ever wanted to know. All right, tell us your wonderful stats.
So 6,806 steps, an hour. I can't read it. I can't.
54 heart points, 3.02 miles, 318 calories, 62 move minutes, 2150 pace, and total time 106.05. All right, an hour 7:15, 2.8 miles, 137 beats per minute. But that blue trail picked it up. That was my best aerobics of the day. Let me go ahead and stop it, and I'll tell you the steps, because it does 7743 is my steps.
Way
So
cool.
It's looking good for the day.
Yep.
Off to a good start.
Off to a good
Wow,
start.
it almost looks like it's going to clear up this afternoon. Of course, it'll be extra hot and humid then.
Yep.
I wouldn't have wanted to have waited for the sun to come out and then go walk. No, 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 no.
So I noticed when the windshield wipers were on, my regen was significantly less. And now the windshield wipers are completely off and they're tucked away. My regen is back to full strength. I mean, I didn't run a stop sign, but basically I did my normal lift off on a stop sign when the windshield wipers were on, and it didn't, I mean, it slowed down a lot, but it didn't stop anywhere near quick enough. And I actually ended up having to put my foot on the brake.
Aw.
Yeah, I mean, gosh, I couldn't, you know, just 2-pedal stuff, that's hard to do.
So have any of you noticed that? We assume it's a software precaution to keep you from sliding in the rain. Has anybody else noticed that?
Yeah.
We're home. We've had just shy of 1 inch. It's over 9/10, but just shy of 1. And probably some more coming. Here's Gray and Tux. Hey, buddy. Did you have a good nap while we were gone? I don't know where Stripe and Morris are, but I see Marty over here in the catio up high. Happy and dry. Hey, Marty. Been a while since you got bacon and eggs.
Amen. Look
Happy
at that.
Father's
Wow.
Day.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Yeah, I got hamburgers because the guys really enjoy them. And I'm probably going to make ice cream. It's been over a month. Although I did warn Donnie's going to have to put extra chocolate syrup on it because I'm not going to sweeten it as much as normal.
Okay.
Half the maple syrup.
Yeah,
But it'll be good and creamy just like always.
that's right. Thank you, sweetheart.
You're welcome. Unfortunately, Johnny's about 30 minutes from the house, and they're going to have to be coming through this mess. I'm not worried. I just, you know, it's unfortunate she's going to have to drive so careful or pull over for a bit, one of the two. Tux is on the platform. He's the only one I see. He seems fine. I mean, he might get misted on, but that roof Dawn put on there as a last minute, like, yeah, I think that'll work thing has been the best roof ever. It doesn't leak. The cats stay dry. I mean, it's awesome. But we're getting another inch easy out there. This is a pretty intense cell. Johnny's home.
Oh my goodness. Well, look at this. I can't believe I went up there.
I told him, you didn't find the Father's Day present that's basically hid out in plain sight, did you? And he said, no, I haven't seen anything I didn't know about or whatever.
This is really special. That's fantastic.
Did I do okay?
Johnny
and I did okay. We talked about it. We was in Home Depot one day and looked at them, and
yeah, absolutely. No, this is really, really, really good.
Yep. I don't, you know, so you can do work for me. No, just kidding. I did okay. I think I researched like which ones required which batteries. I went out in the garage and verified the 18-volt system was the batteries you had.
Great.
DeWalt had a nice one, but you don't have those batteries. And it was only 5 more inches of height.
Yeah.
And I think one of the other brands makes one that's a different, anyway. This one matched your batteries. I researched it. I went and I got the batteries out, I read on them and everything.
That's right. You did really good.
So
I'll make good use of that.
So it's a pole trimmer. You guys have seen Don with that red poled hand branch cutter. Yeah. And now he has an electric one, so hopefully a little less wear and tear on your shoulder.
Wear and tear on my shoulder.
And we use that thing 4 or 5 times a year, so it'll, you know, it's not a monthly tool necessarily, but when you need it, you need it.
That's exactly right. When you need it, you need it.
Yep.
That's exactly right.
Happy Father's Day. We'll get you the rest of your stuff in a bit.
And just notice they only give me stuff to wear my ass out.
That's not true. Some of the other stuff is not like that.
Oh, a little oil reservoir here for the bar oil. Yeah, and it's got a little hook for it. It's fiberglass. The
pole.
The pole is like fiberglass. It's not metal or it's not plastic.
It's sort of light.
Yeah, but it's really strong. Fiberglass is really strong. And it's got 3 pieces, 3 sections.
That you screw together?
You screw together. Here's the other 2 sections.
Okay.
And it's got a little blade guard here. That's kind of handy.
Okay.
Keep you from getting, you know, cutting yourself.
Or damaging the blade. Or
damaging the blade. That's right.
Way cool.
I'm totally stoked, I'll tell you.
And we were in Home Depot, like a week ago and something for Father's Day, looking around, and I intentionally sort of walked away from where they had a couple of these on the end display so you wouldn't go over. I didn't want you. Yeah, I sort of maneuvered you carefully filming something else so that, oh yeah, come here and film this. So you didn't like walk right past it because I didn't even know if you knew Ryobi made one of those.
The Ryobi stuff that I need, I mean, they make 100 things now.
Right.
But I'm really getting down to like a short list of, you know, this would...
Circular saw.
Well, I have a circular saw. I just don't know where to do with it.
But it's not Ryobi.
It is Ryobi.
It is Ryobi,
I have a Ryobi 18 volt 1 plus circular saw. And it's no little tiny thing. I mean,
I understand. I know what a circular saw is. Well, we'll find it. Okay. Well, if it was electric, we'd have to replace it. But for Ryobi, we'll hunt it.
Right. Right. That's right.
Yep.
I wouldn't worry about it. I have plenty of corded ones. I just don't have any battery ones. This is my only battery.
So, beach trip. Suntanned kid. You don't look burnt though, so I'm really pleased. You look like you spent a little time in the sun, but not like you got abused by the sun. So, you have a good time?
Yep.
Okay, I got another picture of you in front of one of those MASH signs where it points towards all the locations at the beach that Miss Sarah took. That's a really great picture. I'll try to remember to put it in today's video.
Yeah.
We had one other picture of you in front of a boat. That was a really nice picture, and I put that in a few days ago. So, but from the picture she sent, it looked like you had a lot of fun. We're really appreciative she gave you that opportunity.
Yep.
Well, here's the rest of your loot. You got loot.
Come on.
Just Father's Day, right? I mean, come
Well,
on.
we appreciate you every day of the year, and we're going to let you know it in particular on Father's Day, right?
It's nice and smooth.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Heavy.
It's very heavy.
Oh, it's a watch box, jewelry box for watches.
Yes. Michelle and I found this for you at Guardian Angel, and we
Oh,
thought...
I didn't see it on any videos.
Well, I'm smart enough not to include things you're not supposed, but all those obviously come out.
Yeah.
I guess it's missing one technically,
That's all right.
but that's okay because I don't know. You don't have that many watches. I told her.
I got 4.
I told her some of them are talked to the big atomic clock in the sky, and you may not like them being cut off from the radio in the box, but you don't need them to be accessible every day of the year. And anyway, that was too good, nice to pass up. You can flip it over and see who made it. I forget.
It's
Bombay and Company, I think.
It's got a little brass disc on the bottom.
I think it's Bombay.
Yeah, Bombay it says.
Yeah. So that's like a store at the mall, kind of like Kirkland's or Home Goods or something like that. Anyway.
Thank you. What's this? More loot?
More loot.
Oh, of course, yes. Magnetic parts holder.
Yes. Yes, it has to match the other red metal things for Tesla. It has to be red for Tesla stuff.
It can't be like blue.
If it wasn't for the fact that that one powder-coated little toolbox we hung, that blue one was so perfectly painted.
Right.
It's hard to you really can't replicate the powder-coated paint.
Right.
Or we'd be painting it too. I'll let that one blue thing slide.
This is Star Wars, it says.
It says Star Wars.
It even has Star Wars magnetic pencil cup.
Yes, they did not have that one in red.
Right. Oh, that's for the garage.
That's for the garage. Stainless steel, Guy Tough. Hold it up.
Yeah.
It's Guy Tough.
Yeah,
Yeah. Because you have one on your
That's right.
countertop right now, but if that could be off to the side where it's not getting spilled, because it gets stumped over sometimes when you're moving stuff around. That was all that was in there.
That's all that's in there. Okay, good enough.
All right. Now so that stuff was from Johnny. This is very specifically something I picked out for you, and this is the thing you should have had. Oh, nice catch. Should have had this morning.
Well, it feels like a t-shirt or something.
It's not a t-shirt.
Windbreaker?
Not a windbreaker.
A blankie?
You're closer, but no, it's not a blankie either.
Oh, a towel.
It's not just any towel, though.
Not just any towel. Oh, look at this. It's a towel for the car.
After you exercise and you're dripping wet, you just throw this top part over the headrest.
That's right. Wow.
And just for the ride home, if you put your sweaty, runny self in your car, you now have a fan. And if we like it, I'm going to get a second one. The Divas reported that this is the towel. And I think since the front has side airbags on the seat or something, this one won't mess with them because it's headrest bound, but it leaves the side of the seat open. So I believe that it's okay, you know.
Makes sense.
It looks generously sized. The Divas swear this thing is the bomb. So, yeah, on the white seats. It's hard to find a exercise towel for the seat in white. They all come in black and gray and beige, and then there's like this one that's white. So I'd have to say, as long as that beige on the bottom doesn't mess up the white seats, but the Diva says it doesn't. So, yeah, I should have given that to him this morning. Oh, well. All right, one last thing. And this is going to be just as much a surprise for me as it is for you.
A test box.
A test box. You can thank Casey. Casey Green did a video on this, our friend Casey.
Oh, he did.
And
I have no idea what a test box is.
Yeah, Don's never had a monthly subscription box thing in his life. He doesn't know what it is.
And Elon we trust.
Aww.
How cool is that?
Front, other way around. Yeah, but the box is cute. Oh, wow, it's a Tesla, a black, look at Johnny's like, what is it? Okay, so, it looks pretty nice, the metal band. We have a red one, but not a black one. I like it. I like it. Johnny's all in your box. Oh, you got a, well,
Oh, I got a Tesla mask.
Tesla.
Hardy har. What everybody needs, the well-dressed COVID Tesla person.
Well, I guess I wish it was red to match the hat, but that's cool. A couple stickers, a pop socket.
This is a coupon.
What is it for?
Aero wheels, apparently. Custom aero wheels.
Okay, an ad. And then you've got like a gym cinch bag.
Yep.
Has it got a T on it? Let me guess, it's got a T on it.
It does have a T on it. So it can hold stuff in the back like that windbreaker and my new hat. Oh, it's got like drawstrings.
Yeah, it's meant to be a backpack.
Oh, emergency backpack.
Well, it's a backpack, but it's like it cinches up like a gym bag.
Right.
The kids are real familiar with these. They came out like 5 to 10 years ago and are really popular.
I use
And
one of these all the time.
yeah, but you're right. You could certainly store the windbreaker and your hat and stuff that you decided to leave in the back of Joules. And now you have a mask that can go in the wash. That's a reusable mask
I
and
got a pop socket.
a pop socket.
Look at that. Ain't that fancy? Wow. Very good.
So just so you know, like that was the thing this year. Test box for the Tesla men and Father's Day men. There's like lots of pictures of. So let me get a picture of you. Hold up some of the loot so your picture can go up on the Diva
You
forum.
should open the mask and put it on.
Oh, I'm.
That's all right. He can hold it. He can hold. He can hold it up though.
I can hold it.
There you go. You can hold it up.
Hold on.
All right. There's Don's special Father's Day burger.